What's up, guys? How's it going? Bringing you guys a game of Conquest on Gulf of Oman using the engineer kit with the G53 suppressed foregrip, little reflex sight, red dot of fun, and pretty good game. Extremely close game, actually. We only win by just a tad, or that was a spoiler. I shouldn't have said that, but yeah, you guys should expect to see me posting games that I win, because I do have like a 45 win-loss ratio. But anyways, how's it going? Long time no talky talk. Basically what happened was I went out of town, came back into town. A day or two later, my microphone went out, and don't know why it went out. Probably went out because I smoke a lot in my room, and smoke is not good for electronics like that. But no big deal. I actually went in today and I noticed I had a whole bunch of fucking aluminum cans, and I took them to the recycling place and got myself quick $40 and bought a microphone so I could do commentaries. And yeah, but I didn't. The last mic that I had, it didn't last too long. It lasted like 3 months, which kind of sucks. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is. And yeah, so sorry about not uploading anything for like a week or whatever, however long it's been. That was the situation, and you know, didn't really have any money, so you know, it is what it is. I blame the economy, but right here, I don't know why I did this, but I thought I could go in their deployment for some reason, because on Conquest Assault you could go in their deployment when you're defending, and I just wanted to fuck with them because I was bored, and but it doesn't end up working out too good, and but you guys will see, this is actually a pretty pretty cool gameplay. I don't get like the most amount of kills in this. I do get a shitload of points at the end of this, and this is a very, very close game. But now this is where I fucked up. I didn't know I could go out of bounds. Ended up getting disabled, couldn't move, kind of just fucked. So it is what it is. What are you gonna do? But what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, this game right here is pretty funny. And pretty soon I get very disappointed when I get into this F-35 jet. But you guys will see, and I'm not going to really talk about the gameplay. A couple parts I will, because some parts are pretty cool. But I wanted to talk about the big patch, that the patch notes that came out, and just how I feel about certain things that they're doing, and things that I agree with and or disagree with. Because, I don't know, the patch is cool, but there's some things in it that I do not like. But, oh, right here. Hold on. This shit pissed me off. And, oh, by the way, I'm using the ECM jammer with the jets, because it actually takes you off air radar, and it's very helpful. But, this jet right here sucks really bad when going up against another jet, and it doesn't turn for shit, so they end up getting behind me, and, he starts to shoot at me. And I was like, oh no, and then I pull out a rocket, and then I RPG this jet and get a hit marker, and I was like, come on, man, like, how are you gonna do me like that, you know? But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And have I got that yet or not? You will never know. But still working on my montage. Maybe you'll see some things like that in there, maybe you won't. But montage is actually coming together quite nicely. Only problem I'm having with it is that it has so many goddamn clips in it that I need more RAM for my computer to actually render it. Otherwise I'll have to do some trickery to render it, and it'll lower the quality, which I do not want to do, so I gotta get some more RAM for my computer. But anyways, yeah, but the rest of this game, actually, some more funny shit happens. I'll point it out as it comes. These guys end up cuddling in a corner. It's pretty fucking hilarious. And most part of this game, I will actually be in whatever that new tank is, the BTR-90, I believe it's called, which is basically another LAV. And it's really fucking awesome. But and I'm rolling with the T-shell with that reflective armor. And you will see how good that shit is. And, ooh, get wet up. And real quick about this gun, I actually really hated this gun, but then I threw on a suppressor with it. I was watching one of D. Crew Collins' videos, and he posted a video with this same setup, actually. And it looked like it was really good, and I thought I'd give it a try, and it's actually really good. And it's been one of my favorite setups for the past couple days. This game's from yesterday. And yeah, I've been really liking it. I don't know what it is about it. I usually don't really like guns with suppressors too much, as I feel that I suffer with them and can't kill people for some stupid fucking reason. But with this gun, it just doesn't bother me, and I'm able to do really well with it. A few guns I'm like that, like this, the A91, the Scar, you know, a few of the assault rifles and stuff. But yeah, for the most of this game, I'll be in this tank right here. And it's really fun, but I do feel that they did not test this enough, and you'll see that, well, you guys probably already know, but this one does it worse. All the LAVs really like to get stuck on the stupidest shit on these new maps, and I get stuck a couple times in this damn thing, and I gotta get Mac to push me out of it. And there's also a glitch on top of it where if you get the wheels spinning, and when you get stuck and someone unsticks you or whatever, you'll go fucking flying like crazy. It's pretty funny, but anyways, I thought I'd bring out the patch, and I'm just gonna go through, read this list right here, and or not everything on the list, but a lot of the things on the list that I feel that are important, and or that I agree or disagree with. Whatever would it do, mofo, but a leg, what it do, big mama. Anyways, let's start out with general gameplay fixes, okay? And we got some players should no longer take fall damage from short falls. That is something that is very nice, because when playing on maps, especially Caspian Border, you jump off of the smallest rock in the world, and all of a sudden you're down to 1% health. That shit does get kind of annoying, so I'm glad that they are addressing that. Players now get up from prone slightly faster. That is something that I am looking forward to, and even in the after that, it says allows players better odds from getting away from a grenade or something that's thrown at you, and that's exactly what I thought of when I first read that. Is you know, whenever I'm laying in prone, capping a flag or whatever, and someone tosses a grenade, it's like, damn, I'm fucked unless it doesn't. You know, you're at 100% health, you got a chance for it to not kill you. So that's something that I am glad they are addressing, and fix some issues where players would not be able to be revived. It's a good thing. That's a good thing. That is something that I have noticed. Reduce the black screen fade time on the spawn. That is something that is pretty cool. When the game first came out, like playing the beta, that is something that really bothered me. But over time, I got used to it, and it didn't really bother me now. So now that I got used to it, and they're going to be speeding it up, pretty good, I must say. Next one, increase the spawn protection from 1 to 2 seconds. Spawn protection goes away if a player moves or shoots, but now they can look around. This I'm not sure about. We'll see how that plays in game. I think it was something similar like that in Bad Company 2, so either way, I don't really care. Something that I'm not really too worried about. People hardly revive in this game anyways, so yeah. Let's see, what else do we got? Increase speed at which a player regains accuracy when aiming after the move. That'll be cool. That'll make running the gun a little bit easier. You know, jump around the corner and do a little spray and pray. That'll probably make that a little bit more successful. And let's see what we got right here. Increase the inaccuracy and recoil when players are fully suppressed. That's cool. I like the suppression mechanic. It kind of adds it makes gunfights last a little bit longer because it gives your gun a whole bunch of spread. Oh, flag attacker ribbon right there. I can actually get a few of those this game. And but anyways, shotgun, buck, and flechette rounds will have less suppression at medium to long range. That is nice, because one thing that I hate about shotguns is they suppress the fuck out of you. Tweak the damage of buck, shot, and flechette rounds to balance them out with other weapons. Don't really know what that means, but we will see. And, you know, they don't really say if they're going to make it better or worse, so I'm guessing they're going to make it worse, which is whatever. The shotguns are fine in my opinion. They're pretty good. Improve the suppression of the 44 Magnum, some pistols, whatever. Increase the effectiveness of suppression resistance, or suppression resist specialization. That's cool, because I do use that a lot, because I feel like it helps out quite a bit. Parachutes now respond and turn better. That's pretty cool. Being in the parachute's a lot really clunky, especially like if you guys saw my Bad Company 2 montage when I 360 parachute quickscope that guy off the quad or whatever. That'll make doing stupid shit like that a little bit easier, because As it is now when you're parachuting, it's pretty hard to hit anything on the ground, even with the rocket launcher, because it wiggles all over the place, so... You know, that's pretty good. Switching from primary weapons to sidearms now takes less time. That is something I'm very excited about. That is one thing that I really liked from Bad Company 2, was the ability to do that. It would also make playing Recon a lot more effective, but we'll get more on that a little bit later. Tweak the bipod, yada yada yada, bipod, who cares? Nobody uses it. Knife takes 2 swipes from the front now instead of, what was it, 3 or 4? That's pretty cool. Doesn't really bother me. I think I've been swiped from the front once when I was at like 10% health, so I don't really care. Let's see, vehicles. Let's see what we got for vehicles. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Unguided rounds from tanks, RPGs will now instantly destroy jets, helicopters, and scout helicopters. That is something that should have been done a long time ago. Look at this, it's pretty funny. Boom, bitch! Let's see, what else do we got here? Oh, is this the part where they're hugging? Yeah, it is. Look at this, look at this. These guys laid and prone right next to each other. And I was just sitting here laughing, telling Mac about this, and I didn't even want to kill him. And then right when I start killing them, they got knives. So I was like, motherfucker, 92 kills this. I thought that was pretty funny. Let's see, back to the patch notes. Let's see. Yeah, but the tank one's really awesome. Increase the damage mounted gunner, 50 cal does. I'm guessing that's the top gun on the tanks, does at long range. Increase the damage on that. That's pretty good because that thing's like a pea shooter across the map. And it'll definitely make that a little bit more effective. Let's see, javelins. Oh, javelins fired without laser designated will do more damage to the side or rear of the vehicle. That is something that I like. It gives you more strategic, you gotta be a little bit more strategic when firing the javelin. You know, you get it, come at it from the back, hit it from the back one time now, and then you get it from a little bit more damage, so that's pretty cool. Slightly reduce the locking time of all weapons. Wait. Yeah, slightly reduce the locking time of laser designated weapons. That's cool, I guess. I don't know. Lock-on time's fine how it is, but it could be sped up a little bit. Maybe it might help them out. Especially like close range, it kind of sucks sitting there and trying to lock on for a while. And that maybe at close range, the closer you are, the faster the lock on to be. I think that would be better. Let's see what else we got. Increase the locking distance for some missiles on the jets. I'm guessing that's guided missile for the jets. Don't really use that. I prefer my rocket pods, so I don't know too much about that one. Flares will no longer break the lock of a vehicle that is locked on. It will only distract missiles. Now this one is this one I'm kind of sad about. And, oh, right here I get stuck in the tank, and yeah. But this one I'm kind of sad about because one tactic that I used when, especially in a jet, is when I'm going head up towards a helicopter and they're locking onto me. If you wait until they lock on and you hit the flares, usually by the time they fire the rocket, you're right next to them, and the rocket will hit you anyway. So what I like to do is right before they were going to lock on, I like to hit the flares to reset that lock-on timer, and by that time I'm already flew past them or destroyed them. So that's something that I'm going to miss, and kind of wish that they didn't tamper with. But what are you going to do? Flares now more reliably distract missiles, especially for helicopters. That is going to be nice, because especially I notice when the gunner flares don't work nearly as well as the pilots, at least from my experience. Flares for jets and choppers now reload at 11 seconds. Except for the gunner, which remains unchanged at 20. This is how it was before the patch, which like before the first patch, so I'm fine with that. Doesn't really bother me. AA missiles are more difficult to dodge in jets. This was an unintentional behavior that created an imbalance against skilled players. That's one thing that I'm kind of disappointed about, because like you know, I don't like to sound cocky, but I consider myself a above average skilled pilot, and I did that shit all the time, dodging them. There is a trick to do it right before they hit you. If you get the sharp turn with the jet where you hit the brake just right at the right speed, you'll do that real quick sharp turn. If you do that at the right time, the missile will miss you every time and will not hit you, and that is a tactic that I used a lot in the jets, and I am definitely sad to see that go. But I don't know. I still think it'll still be possible to dodge them. Just might be a little bit difficult. I'll have to see. But AA missiles, anti-air missiles, no longer kill the pilot instead of the vehicle. That is a very nice fix. I always hated getting shot out. It seems like it happens to the gunner a lot more than the pilot, but you know, that is one thing that I'm glad that they're fixing. Let's see. Anti-air missiles should no longer detonate before hitting their target or flare ECM chaff cloud. Okay, that's cool. Reduce the damage AA missiles due to jets to 45%. Doesn't really bother me. Rarely get hit by anti-air with jets in the first place. So not really a big thing. Igla and Stingers now lock on much more quickly and disable an attack aircraft in one hit, but have a significantly reduced range. Don't know how I feel about that. Don't really bother me too much, but we'll see how. That's one thing that I'll have to see playing the game to see how that feels, because it might not feel any different at all. A lot of these tweaks, or a lot of these things in the patch, could just be so subtle that you might not even notice it, so I don't really know. Oh, come on, lighter. Did my lighter just go dead? Okay. No, it did not. Anyways. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Slightly reduce the damage jet cannons do against aircraft. Damage is now only slightly higher than it originally was at launch. This one I don't care either way. I felt that the damage was fine when the game first came out with the jet's main cannon against you know, other vehicles and whatnot, other jets and choppers. I thought it was fine. So when they buffed it, it made it a lot easier for me to you know, take down helicopters and stuff. But I'm fine. It'll be in between now, which is I think a good balance. Increase RPG and small damage against aircraft, which I said earlier. Now it'll be one hit kill. So now, like earlier in the game, I would have actually blew up that jet instead of just getting a hit marker. So guided rockets will now only track ground targets as originally intended. Something that I'm not too much, you know, pissed off about or anything. I know a lot of people like to do that, but like in this helicopter right here, I got TV missiles. I just use that, and don't really use laser painter with the little birds to hit the other choppers with the guided missile. I'd rather just shoot the other little birds with the gun. So with the main machine gun. So I ain't really too worried about that. Whatever. Reduce the direct damage done by attacked helicopter gunner versus armor. That is something that they definitely needed to do. The gunner definitely did a little bit too much damage to tanks. One burst could almost destroy a full health tank with just the gunner alone, and then on top of the pilot shooting at it, you're pretty much fucked. If they're both, if both pilot and gunner get their shots on target, you're done. Let's see. Improve the accuracy of helicopters' rocket pods, both guided and unguided. That'll be cool, I guess. I don't know. I think they just shoot too slow. That's the problem with them. They take too long to get to their destination. Other than that, they're pretty fine. The Mi-28 has received upgrades to climbing and yawing abilities. That is the Havoc, and they're basically tweaking the how that thing handles. So it'll, hopefully, you know, they should just make it equal to this thing, the Viper, which I'm in right now. I don't see why the vehicles have to be so unbalanced like that. They should just make them equal. It's not like they're guns. It's completely different. So, you know, that'll be good. And Let's see, what else do we got? Increase the direct hit damage done by the APF, whatever the T-shell rounds on the IFVs or the LAVs. I don't know why they're doing that. Those things absolutely destroy tanks, and especially when you hit them with the 1-2 combo with your main gun and the T-shell. They pretty much don't stand a chance, so don't know why they are going to be buffing that. Adjust the F-35 center of mass and hover engine for more stable, level flight in all flight modes. That'll be good. They're doing a few things to the F-35, but that'll definitely be good because that thing kind of sucks. And damn, I didn't even get through a lot of this, so I'll have to continue on to this little thing. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this game right here. And yeah, I'll talk more about the patch and whatnot. Kind of ran out of time there. Even set aside a 20 fucking minute gameplay, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? So anyways, guys, I am back. Expect a usual amount of content from me, and I promise this time everything's straight, hopefully. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Peace. Have a good one.